Okay, this one comes from Stephanie. Stephanie says, hey guys, what bothers me is when you're going on a date, but you don't know if it's just drinks or dinner. Men should clarify what the plan is. What do you guys think?
Yes.
Oh, go right ahead. Sarah.
Yes.
You first.
Me first.
Okay.
Yes, because this happens to me all the time. And it's when you say you want to meet up around like 8 o'clock and you're like, all right, is that dinner time? Is that post-dinner time?
8 is post-dinner.
See, I don't know. A lot of times men will say,
I would go to dinner at 8.
All right, so what do you, all right, so Mike, what do you think?
Yeah,
Obviously, Sarah's going to say she thinks guys should
I think you need to be confident and take control of the situation. So
All right.
you say, we're going to meet here at this time for this, whatever it happens to be. And I personally am against dinner because it's not original.
Okay.
I mean, I would do something more fun, more outgoing, kind of because dinner, you don't know if you have that connection with someone.
Right.
And it could get awkward real quick.
Right. Well, I think the tricky part, and I do agree, there should be some kind of clarification. It should be pretty clear. The guy should state whatever the intention is going to be of what, but I think the little gray area comes when it's a first date or a setup or an online date or something and you haven't been out with that person before. There's sort of the unspoken thing of, all right, we're going to have a drink. If it goes well, the night might continue. If it doesn't, that might be it. So I think in some cases it is a little bit hard to definitely say what it's going to be, just I guess for that reason.
See, I think men trick you because if you go hungry expecting dinner and then you start drinking, then you're going to get drunk really fast and then the date goes better for the men.
There you go.
I'm on to them.
Unless they get too
Just
drunk
like your
and pass
Spanx,
out
right?
at the end, and then it backfires.
Never happened.
So you have to, guys out there, know what your date can drink. Take her to the edge. No, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Joking. Not really. So, no, but why do you have to go empty or full? Can you go... All right, so my suggestion would be to a woman, if you're not sure, if it's one of those first meetings where, you're meeting up at 7:30 and you're not sure which way it's going to go, eat a little something so you're not hungry. You go there, you have a drink, 2 drinks, it's going well. I think it's fair for a woman to say, hey, I didn't have dinner, let's get some appetizers. What?
No.
Why?
Because what if the man's like, I didn't
I was just
ask
like,
to
yes.
feed you. I'm here for a drink.
Well, then the woman
Woman's
has...
never going to say that.
I think, what do you mean? I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
No. Women won't say they're hungry. They'll just be like, oh,
It's true.
whoops, I thought I was
They
supposed
won't.
to eat
Well,
dinner. Whoops.
If you don't want the answer to the problem, then don't ask the question. I
I'm
mean, like,
just
what am I saying?
I'm
telling
giving you my female perspective. I would never.
Well, I mean, the way to solve this, if you're the female, is just to say, like, 9 p.m. or later.
Right,
That's-
right. Or eat dinner, and if the guy says, hey, I made reservations for dinner, you can say, actually, I already had dinner. I didn't know we were having... What?
No, you can't do that because then he's going to be like, what? I'm going to sit and eat dinner while you watch me? This is super awkward date. You're
Well,
ruining
then-
the date, Phil. You're ruining it.
I think...
Don't listen to him. You're giving
this
horrible
happen a lot?
advice.
I think... What's that?
You're giving horrible advice today.
What do you... I so am not.
How does that work? You're going to sit and eat a full dinner while your date is sitting there looking at you?
No, I'm not saying that, but I mean, then it's my bad for not specifying.
Oh.
And why can't you just go to dinner or go out having had enough, or how about this?
All right.
You have enough that you don't need to eat the rest of the night, but you're not totally full. So he says, let's have dinner. So you eat a little bit. So you have an appetizer.
get a salad.
Get some salad and shrimp cocktail.
You're not
something
supposed to
like
order
that.
a salad on a date, remember? We
What,
already
Kyle?
specified this.
I
that
think
really?
Mike gave the best advice. Don't do dinner. Just do something else. If it's this big of an issue
exactly,
between
yeah.
the two of you, don't do dinner. Go on a horseback ride or something. You two definitely could not do dinner. It'd be a fight.
How can you eat
I
a
would even
sandwich on a
fight.
horse? How am I going to eat on a horse? Well, all right. So I personally would always assume on a first date, if it's a blind date or a setup or a online, I would assume drinks.
Yeah.
Just drinks.
Yep.
Good
Great, thanks,
advice.
I'm sure.
It's usually
Thanks
drinks
for making me feel
for
better.
a first.
I still think you should eat a little something, Sarah. I mean, honestly. Like,
I would because I can't drink. I get drunk off
Well,
of
there's
one
olives
beer.
and martinis. So
there you go. Yeah.
that's-
Some of the places have the nuts.
Well,
on
I
it.
think the dessert is the best first date. So you do drinks and dessert, and then you don't have to worry about it.
I don't like dessert though. I'm not a dessert.
You like
guy.
chocolate chip cookies. Yes,
All right,
you do.
I don't like dessert,
lie. You're
I'm not gonna
lies.
take a girl to Mrs. Fields.
Why
And
not?
stuff myself with 2
That sounds
dozen
like a
cookies.
great date.
Or the place in Faneuil Hall, the
oh, yeah,
chocolate chip
yeah.
cookie place.
Yeah, that's good.
I used to piss some people off at that because I would always go and they'd start to scoop and I'd say, can I get the hot ones? And then I'm like, fine.
You're such a jerk.
Mrs. Sharnoff, are you out there? Please defend me. I don't feel like I'm being a jerk to say that. Well, we have differences of opinion on this question, and we may have to revisit this at some point. But also, if anybody out there has opinions, please let us know. I gave you the information. Kyle's going to flash it up. All right.